On today's live TV, providing a seamless service to our customers and celebrating our history across the network. Hello, good morning. Now, you've told us that you want to know more about HSBC Direct. So today we're joining up to share a recent story from Planet Direct, their TV equivalent to Live.
Many of our customers use both the network and HSBC Direct for their banking needs, and we always aim to deliver joined-up service. By offering a seamless service to our customers and making it easy to move between channels, we will continue to provide superior service.
Let's have a quick look at what happened recently when a customer telephoned HSBC Direct. Alex is a 42-year-old architect from Kent. After contacting HSBC Direct, he's had an appointment booked with Rob Songer, a mortgage and protection manager at Croydon branch.
How's it, Mr. Alex Johnston?
Yeah, hi.
Hi there, nice to meet you.
We're going to find out how he got here.
While you're on the phone today, I've heard a lot about your financial needs, and what we have available is our financial planning support team.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?
What we like to do is, when we've discussed the mortgage, is talk about customers' lifestyle, what they're planning for, what's really important to the customer, what they want to protect as well. So we refer them to the financial planning support team, where they would discuss an appointment to look at life choices with the customer and a general overall financial review. Yeah, what I can do is arrange a call back for you.
Thanks very much indeed.
Just like in our branches, where having an open conversation is important, our colleagues in Direct are always looking for opportunities to discuss our customers' needs. In this case, Stefan's referred Mr. Johnston to the financial planning support team.
Hello?
Hello, it's Lisa calling from the HSBC team. Just to maintain confidentiality, may I just take you through security? You spoke to one of my colleagues with regards to protection. May I just ask, when did you last have a financial review? The best person for him to go and see was a mortgage and protection manager.
Protection can give a customer peace of mind because they know that if there are any serious changes to their lifestyle, they've got the peace of mind that they know that they won't be financially impacted as much as they would be without the protection. An example would be if a customer had suffered a critical illness, they might have a lot of medical expenses and private medical care to pay for. They know that having a critical illness policy in place will provide them with a lump sum so they won't have to fund it from their savings or by selling their property.
Thanks very much indeed for that, Rob. Really helpful. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. The whole process was very clear and concise. They made it really easy for me working around my schedule, which is important when you're juggling a busy work life and a young family. Not only have I saved myself a lot of money by remortgaging with HSBC, but I now feel confident that both myself and my family are fully protected should anything unexpected happen.
I'm joined by Rob this morning. Thank you, Rob, for coming to see us.
Hi there, no problem.
As we saw there, colleagues from Direct can really help people in the branches to get quality referrals, can't they?
Yes, certainly they can. It shows that we're joined up, that we're communicating between ourselves, and the customers don't have to repeat things. They can come in and it all starts the conversation off really well. They've managed to get their mortgage arranged straight away over the phone. They haven't had to take time out of their busy schedules to come in, talk about the protection and get some really good advice from myself.
Are there any other ways that we in the network can benefit from joining up with the teams in Direct?
Going through the call centre and then coming in to see me and me having all the information that I really need to start with makes it a lot easier. They don't have to repeat themselves. They've got an idea in their head on why protection is so important to them, and it really shows that we're taking an interest in the customer and really showing great service.
Rob, you started off as a counsellor and you've gone on to be a mortgage protection manager. What hints would you give to the counsellors now to help fill quality leads into your diary?
Being able to go and see an appointment that is already pre-qualified, knows what they're going in to talk about, really saves me time and makes it a lot easier. And also it's quite nice to have a little bit of some soft information like what they like doing in their spare time as well. So it really starts helping me build rapport with them and finding out what they enjoy doing. It's just really about having good conversations with your customers, asking them what their plans be. I'll get them to tell you about their circumstances at the moment and really put the idea in their head on what would happen should something change to them, either financially or personally. I always get an email telling me when the appointment's been made, and I always try and give feedback back to them afterwards, let them know how the appointment went, maybe some tips on what they can do when talking to customers in the future to make better referrals really. At the end of the day, it makes it better for the customer.
Thanks for joining us this morning, Rob.
No problem, thank you.
And now for news from across the bank.
Our foreign exchange team has been getting together with colleagues from the network to discuss our international money transfer service. Last month they met with colleagues in London to talk about how we can together further improve our service.
When the customer comes to the branch for the first time, I think it's very important that we actually promote the foreign exchange service. They want to know there and then what rate they are going to obtain, how much it's going to cost. That gives them the confidence in HSBC.
The fact is, if a customer wants to make a payment, they will be able to get live rates that are competitive in the market.
Across the bank, our branches are celebrating their anniversaries. HSBC Archives are helping by producing fact sheets charting the history of the branch, such as here in Cockermouth.
Happy 175th anniversary, Cockermouth!
We need to support the community and show that we're willing to get involved in days and support the town.
We've invited the children of the local Cockermouth After School Club to design a banknote. So we're running a competition for the different ages that we have. So we've displayed them up in the banking hall.
I decided they should be the Queen, and because it's near to the Diamond Jubilee, I did some stuff for the Diamond Jubilee.
We are always focused on retaining customers, and our Keeping Them Sold team in Hamilton is there to support colleagues with referrals. Kelly Knight, Senior Premier Manager for Sevenoaks and Tunbridge, tells us about a recent customer experience.
Mr Davis came into the HSBC Sevenoaks branch. He'd explained that he was already downgraded from the Premier service and that he wasn't overly happy with this. I went through a full solutions fact find to make sure that I really understood him and his needs as a client. I made the referral to the Keeping Them Sold team because a client had expressed a dissatisfaction with the rates on his savings accounts. They looked to add on a 1% bonus to the Premier savings for any new monies that he would look to bring over to us, and they also gave him 2% bonus on the Cash ISA account.
And to find out more about which customers should be referred to the Keep Them Sold team and how to make these referrals, take a look at our newly launched pages on product information.
And finally, don't forget, we always want to hear your stories. Get in touch and let us know what's going on across the network. Drop us an email, the usual address is on the screen.
Next week we'll be looking at the Global Investment Centre.
Until then, enjoy the rest of your T3 session.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.